Hey folks, it is Rick. Time for your September 2023 market update. So we're going to be diving in real quick to see what's been happening in the Austin real estate market. All right, we're going to start out with the less than positive news. First, let's talk about the number of homes sold in the Austin area. So as you can see, we are looking kind of at that gold line. Homes sold are continuing to kind of drag down over the last 5 years. Which is kind of what we would expect with where interest rates are right now. So home sales are down, but they're really kind of running real consistent with where they were last year, and we had a couple jumps up. So I think we will see a little bit of a stronger market next year when we get into the spring market of 2024. So let's talk about monthly inventory. So this is the number of homes that are on the sale. Let's talk about monthly inventory. This is the number of homes that are available right now to buy. So right now we're at a 5-year high of homes that are available to purchase. That is fantastic news for buyers. You can really be a little bit persnickety. Make sure you're finding the right home. You have a little bit of time in most cases to find the home that is exactly right for you. For sellers, it just means that your home's going to be on the market a little bit longer and your home really needs to look amazing. So definitely talk to your agent about that, or better yet, talk to me about that. And last but not least, when it comes to market data, we're going to talk about average sale price. So here we go. Good news. I saved the best for last. Good news is average sales price is not crashing. So as you can see here, we're looking at that gold line. Average sale price in September almost hit where we were September of last year. And what we're really seeing is the real seasonality with prices right now. So that's really good news. And I took a quick peek at how October is looking. We only have a few days left of October, but it is looking really good. Super seasonal. Things kind of taper off a little bit price-wise when we get to the tail end of summer and into fall, going into early winter. And it is right on track with that. So we're not seeing massive price declines. So that is some really good news there. And moving on to our old friend interest rates. Just wanted to touch base on this real quick. They've been kind of flirting with the 8% right now. Today, when I pulled this data, they're looking at about 7.9% for a conventional interest rate. So you can see the low in the last 12 months has been 5.99. The high has been 8.03. So we're still seeing high interest rates. Really think we're going to see those for the foreseeable future. Don't see any massive improvements in interest rates probably for the next 6, 9, 12 months at least. Today a report came out. Consumers are still buying all kinds of stuff, and a lot of them are putting it on credit cards, so that's making the Fed be a little bit cautious right now. So it was a little more impactful than they wanted it to be when the data came out today. So if we can get folks to stop spending money a little bit, I think that will help a little bit too. We'll start seeing the interest rates go down a little bit here in the next couple of months. Moral of the story. If you are looking to buy a house, odds are interest rates aren't going to be, like we've talked about before, in the 3s and 4s for a long time, if ever again. We'll be lucky if we get into the 5s. I will be dancing a jig and getting super excited and refinancing one of my mortgages when they get into the 5s. But here's the thing. What if they don't get in the 5s? What if they don't get in the 6s? What if we're kind of right where things need to be? Then now would be probably a really good time to buy because inventory is up there and you can get the house you want. So what's going to happen if rates do come down like we've talked about before, that's going to bring folks out of the woodwork. So we may be seeing more people next spring, in fact I'm sure we will, that are going to be interested in buying homes. Inventory is going to tighten because again those folks with those 3 and 4% mortgages are going to be very reluctant to sell. So that's going to make things a little bit tighter and that's going to raise prices. Last little nugget of wisdom for you. When interest rates go up, home prices go down a little bit. When interest rates go down, home prices go up. So keep that in mind. You might want to jump on the forefront of that thing and really think seriously about buying. Is now the right time to buy for you? And again, talking to an amazing realtor would be wonderful. And also talking to a really good lender and talking about what your options are there too would be good. So gather all your info, make the decision that's best for you. But in a lot of cases, it's probably not a bad time to buy right now. Because when I think about a house I bought like 7 or 8 years ago, had I been renting and wanted to stay in there right now, only thing that would have happened over the last 5 years is my rent would have gone up. But the nice thing is, over the 5-year period, I probably made at least $200,000. I could sell it for $200,000 more than I paid for it 5 years ago. That is the advantage of buying a home. So anyway, that's your tip. I will see y'all at the end of October. Actually, not the end of October, at the end of November. So we'll have October's numbers. Thanks.